Fast and Furious 7 racing ahead of the pack in its box office debut this weekend, bringing in nearly $400 million worldwide, nearly $144 million right here in the U.S. This could be a big deal for Hollywood, certainly a big deal for the movie's producer, Universal, which is part of NBC Universal, which produces this program. Julia Boorstin has more.
Fast and Furious 7 is not only the biggest opening weekend in a year and a half, it's the biggest debut ever for a film not based on a comic book or young adult novel.
Furious 7 is already closing in on $400 million after its first weekend and could be the first in the entire franchise to hit $1 billion worldwide. These are staggering numbers.
It's a huge win for Universal Pictures. The studio's already working on yet another sequel, hoping to have it ready for theaters by 2017, and it builds the audience for a new Fast and Furious attraction, set to open at Universal Studios Hollywood in June. Hollywood's taking note that Fast 7's diverse cast drew a big and diverse audience. Here in the U.S., it was 37% Hispanic and 24% African American. And the film's success shows that audiences are willing to pay up for an event film from an established brand, which bodes well for a summer full of familiar franchises. The summer box office is jam-packed with big names like Marvel's The Avengers, Warner Brothers' Mad Max, Universal's Jurassic World, and Paramount's Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation.
Last year, obviously, we saw the box office decline. There was a lot of questions raised about whether this was kind of a secular decline. Clearly, I think we've seen the pace this year rebounding. Fast and Furious, a major reason for that.
At this rate, this could be the first year the North American box office hits $11 billion and the worldwide box office hits $40 billion. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Julia Boorstin in Los Angeles.